comment or questions, Coach? Well, I'll go straight to questions. Let's go,
All right,
Gabe.
open it up. Changing it up on the
Changing
AC.
it up, I know.
Jake, what does Kyle keep showing you, whether it's the confines of a game where he's coming in late after struggling and giving you some stuff, or in this case, having to sit for a couple games and then continues to come and play good football?
Yeah, the kid battles. You got to give him a lot of credit just how he handles every situation. He comes in every single day and he's wanting to get better. He's not going to let anything affect him. He's just going to try to improve his game each day. And you can tell that, he has a short-term memory. When, bad things happen in games, he overcomes it and steps up to the plate and tries to fix it. And I think he's playing at a high level right now.
To the back. Right back there, Coach Colin.
Hey, what did Kyle maybe do in this last week of preparation to earn the starting job back to maybe what that he wasn't doing in the 3 weeks prior?
I think he's throwing the ball efficiently. He was doing a great job of getting through his progressions and making smart decisions with the ball. We've kind of struggled with turnovers from a quarterback standpoint, and he's doing a great job at taking what the defense gives him and not making any ill-advised throws or unnecessary passes that can cause turnovers. And I think that's what kind of boiled down to, for him getting the starting job was just taking care of the ball security.
We'll stay in the back, in the middle. Daryl?
Are you looking forward to not having to figure out how to move the ball against Coach Chavis this week?
No, definitely. But, he did recruit a lot of those guys to LSU. So, it's going to be a tough challenge for us. He's done I know this is going to be an emotional game for Coach Chavis, just based off of being there for a long time and recruiting a lot of these kids. I know he still has a lot of contact with these kids as well. But, we know we have a tough challenge, and we got to correct our mistakes from Vanderbilt, and we got to go out there versus LSU and compete.
Down front, Suzanne.
Hey, Jake, can you tell that LSU's tweaked its defense that much?
A little bit. Coach Steele came from Alabama, so you see a little bit of Alabama sprinkled in with what Chief was doing there last year. So, he's kind of put his name on it as well. They're still a very talented defense, and it's going to be a tough challenge. So, we got to go out there and figure out what they're doing to us and go effectively from there.
Go to the left, KO.
Hey, Coach, in terms of the red zone issues from last week, how much of that was them and how much of that were missed assignments or just?
A little of both. They were a very stingy defense down there, and we knew that going in. I thought they did a great job of outnumbering us in the run game and forcing some pretty tough throws for Kyle. But I thought optimistically looking at it, we did a good job at of taking care of the ball and at least coming out with points, and that was an emphasis that we had. And looking forward to it, they came out and they did some things that we hadn't seen, and going from there, we corrected it and moved on with it, and through our film study, and we're ready to push on to LSU and see what we can do from there.
Over to the left, Cease.
Coach, you go back down and analyze your third down conversions. A lot short yardage. You failed 6 for 17 overall. Was it more? How much was play calling, do you feel, and how much was execution when you went back and looked at the film?
Both. There's decisions made. Out there that I thought we could have executed it cleaner, and I thought I could put them in a better position to have success. And that just looking at it, again, they came out with some looks that we weren't aware of, and they caught us in some things. But at the same time, we corrected it and we moved on. We made some pretty crucial third downs later in the game.
Other questions down front here, Kate.
How has Kyler handled, again, now being the backup after he started the 3 games in a row?
He's in a good spot. I think it's been a roller coaster in the quarterback room this entire year. And the way there's been a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And I think every quarterback in the room right now with, Jake, Kyle, and Kyler, they're all just open-minded about it, and they're supporting the person that goes out there on the field. And at the same time, they're trying to improve their game as well. But, just talking about Kyler, I think he's in a really good spot right now.
Down front, Suzanne.
On that question, do you think maybe because both Kyle and Kyler are kind of young and Jake is new to the program that you could get away with keeping the competition open all year if the guys were older and more entrenched? Maybe it would be
no,
different?
I think it comes down to performance. if we had one playing more consistent throughout the season, then we wouldn't really be having this problem.
To the left, Cease.
Along those same lines, who was your backup Saturday, and is that open going forward this week?
Last week it was going to be Jake going in, but it's open back up again. That's how it is each week. We put them in a lot of tough situations throughout practice to try to improve their game and get their decision making going, and they know each week that they're competing for the backup job, and it started yesterday in practice, and we rotated reps, and they both did a great job at it.
Anything else? All right, Jake, thank you.
All right, thanks.
We got